back to Welcome back. This is your daily QuickBooks Insight to help you keep your books accurate and tax ready. And guys, good afternoon. I'm your girl Elaine Forbes Daisley, aka the Elaine Forbes. Yes, this is social media and I like to be social. So before we say anything, do anything, make sure you say hello, Elaine. Hello, Elaine. I'm going to be showing you what's really going on behind your numbers. That's what we're talking about. Let me put this camera over here. I want to make sure that all of my devices are close enough so everybody can see me. Hey, so that's my word that I need not be using. Man, I am struggling. Is there anything that you have ever struggled with? Something that you want to get rid of, stop doing? Well, for me, it's the word so. It is the word so. I am struggling with not using that word. And I guess because we've used that word for so long, it just feels comfortable. Anyway, or like some people said, anywho, today, the QuickBooks Insight I want to share, or what I want to talk about today, is the fact that because you make a sale, doesn't mean that you get paid. And for some people, that's the real things. For others, depending on the type of business you're in, some move this camera over here because it looks like these people over here ain't seeing me. And I don't know why. Because you make a sale, I'm just going to hold on to it does not necessarily means that you get paid in the traditional sense of business. But with the evolution, oh my God, can you imagine? I can't even speak. With the evolution of online, where a lot of people are selling stuff and are using a platform to collect money right away. Some people do not, or some business owners do not think about this. Because you make a sale, you don't always get paid. And this is where the problem is. This is where a lot of business owners tend to get tripped up. They will look at their profit and loss and think they made money in the month. But your bank account is telling a completely different story. For construction businesses, often this is true because you might be working on a contract or have a contract going and you will send an invoice. When you send your invoice out, it's recorded as an income. Now, that invoice might not be paid right away, but it appears on your profit and loss statement. So if you pull your profit and loss statement for that month, income is going to be shown as recorded that you make income that month. When you look in income, not just income, but your profit, because your expense would have been taken out, your profit. But when you look at your bank statement or in your bank account, guess what? Zero, zilch, nothing. Or the amount does not reflect the same amount that is showing on your profit and loss. And you might be saying, why is that so? Hi to those people over here on Instagram. Why is that so? Because you have money sitting in accounts receivable. So let's talk a little bit about what is accounts receivable. What is accounts receivable? And on a side note, I know that that accountants tend to use the words, or I should say, financial people tend to use accounting language, right? Accounting language. And when we're talking to business owners, we take for granted that the terms we're using sometime, not sure where is that, sometime it's not understood by the business owner. So let's talk about what is accounts receivable. Accounts receivable are unpaid invoices. So you might invoice your client, you send out an invoice, you don't get paid yet, the money did not come in yet, they did not send you their check. That is accounts receivable. I know that's a compliment. Thank you. Oh, on a side note, remember, we're in the beautiful month of May, the best month of the year. This is my birth month. Stay with me. I will be back on my birthday. I will tell you that it's my birthday. I celebrate all month. From May 1st to the end of May, I'll celebrate my birthday. And for those who wants to know, I will tell you my age on my birthday. So stay with me. Make sure if you're on YouTube, you subscribe to the channel. That way you will know when I go live in the afternoon or in the evening each day. If you're on Instagram, you're catching me for the first time, also subscribe. And if you're on Facebook, also subscribe. Just follow me. Therefore, you will find out when I go live. And for those who are asking, you will hear my age on my birthday. So we are talking about accounts receivable. Because you make a sale doesn't always mean that it's in your bank account. And the reason for that is we sometimes have unpaid invoice sitting in our accounts. Now, if you're not tracking your income and expenses, your sales and expenses, you might not know if you have accounts receivable. You might not know what invoices are not paid. So, hear that word again. Today's tip of the day, QuickBooks tip of the day, is you need to view your accounts receivable report regularly. You need to view your unpaid invoice report regularly. Thank you. I'm getting compliment about my purple hair. It was more purple, or I should say the purple was all over, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, reviewing your accounts receivable report regularly, or let's say it this way, reviewing your unpaid invoices. Whew, that just went to my head. Your unpaid invoice regularly. You're in India. Hi, for those who are in India. This will tell you, here's what this will tell you. It will tell you who owes you. Who owes you. how much they owe you, and how long it has been outstanding. Now, invoices sometimes are outstanding 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, 180 days. If you have monies outstanding that long, then what is happening in your business, you can't take care of your expenses. You cannot take care of your expenses. And that now will cause a cash flow problem. Neither. That will now cause a cash flow problem. If you are not collecting your outstanding invoices, that is going to cause a cash flow problem. And today I had the opportunity to talk with a client about cash flow, which is very crucial to every business. And most business owners tend to not pay attention to cash flow, especially if they're able to pay their bills and money is coming in. They're not necessarily paying attention to cash flow. But cash flow in your business is crucial. Now, I always tell my clients, revenue recorded is not the same as revenue collected. Revenue, or I would say sales, money coming into your business is not the same as money collected. You have no money? Oh, wow. If you're not tracking properly, you're making decision based on money you don't actually have. If you are not tracking properly, you're making decision based on money you don't have. And that is detrimental to your business. Now, if you're not sure that what your real numbers look like, you're not sure if you have accounts receivable, you're not sure if you're making a profit, and you're just not sure about your numbers, we can fix that for you. Let's take a look at your books. Let us take a look at your books. We can do a diagnostic review, and I will show you exactly what's going on in your books. So if you're catching this video on the replay, or you're here live and you're a business owner, put in the chat if you're a business owner or a non-for-profit. See, understanding your numbers. My hand is tired. I'm sorry. I'm moving my phones around. My hand is tired. Okay, there we go. If you're a business owner, a non-for-profit, and you don't know your numbers, you're not sure if you have accounts receivable, you're not checking your accounts receivable report. Now, here's another thing. Some people are using QuickBooks, but they do not know where to find that accounts receivable report. Do you know where to find your accounts receivable report in QuickBooks? If you're not using QuickBooks and you're using some other software, do you know where to find that report in your software? Or maybe you're old school and you're writing it down. Do you have access to the invoices that are unpaid? Do you know where that information is? Can you access it? Now, I was saying I had a conversation with a client today, And what I still see people doing, because I was surprised, or I shouldn't be, right? However, it was not accounts receivable, it was accounts payable. And this person was telling me their payable from their head. It is not written down. Listen, keeping records is very important to your business. It is key to making financial decision. I don't know where the light went. It's key to making good financial decision. Filing your taxes. I know a lot of business owners pay attention to tax time, but are you really filing your right numbers? Do you know if your numbers are right? Guys, help is always help is always here. Information is not what we need, it's action. So take action today and book a session with me, and I can review your numbers to make sure that your numbers are correct. You might be doing everything right. Your numbers might be correct, but do you know how to pull the report? Are you pulling your accounts receivable report or your unpaid invoice? Are you pulling that report? Are you reviewing it on weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually? Hey, do you compare last year to this year? I get that. I'm getting a little technical now. Anyway, guys, thank you for those who stopped by here today. As always, it's a pleasure having you stopping by, saying hi, complimenting everything. I do appreciate it. It is social media, and Elaine likes to be social. So make sure you say hi, Elaine. Hi, Elaine. And for those of who have not been following me, make sure you follow me. Subscribe to YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Yes. So with that said, I'll be back tomorrow. Let me tell you what tomorrow's topic is. Tomorrow, let's say what tomorrow's topic is. Missing receipt. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about missing receipts. I have stories for days for you. So make sure you're following the channel. Make sure you're following the channel. So on tomorrow, when I log in about between 4 and 5 o'clock in the evening, I will be logging in to share with you about missing receipts. So with that said, I'm going to bid you all adieu. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you back here tomorrow when we talk about missing receipts. Bye. I don't know what's happening to that platform over there. Bye. Bye, YouTubers.